Welcome inside a high-tech watermelon factory. In this video, we follow every step as fresh whole watermelons are transformed into clear, irresistible juice. First, our journey begins at the receiving dock. Refrigerated trucks arrive loaded floor to ceiling with ripe, whole watermelons, each one carefully selected for size, color, and ripeness. Pallets are unloaded and moved into the plant, where the fruit is unwrapped and transferred onto stainless steel receiving platforms. Before a single machine starts cutting, every watermelon passes a quick visual and tactile check. Inspectors roll each fruit by hand, feeling for firmness, checking the deep green rind and lighter stripes, and rejecting anything bruised or damaged. Only sound, high-quality watermelons enter the line. From here, the fruit joins the automated infeed. Motorized pushers and guided conveyors take over, gently rolling the watermelons into perfectly spaced lanes. Sensors count and space each watermelon so the line can run at high speed without collisions. The melons transition into the washing system, and their journey truly begins. Inside the washing tunnel, the whole watermelons are immersed, sprayed, and brushed in a multi-step cleaning process. First, they float through a flume, where circulating water and jets remove dust, soil, and field debris. High-pressure sprays then attack every curve of the rind from multiple angles. Rotating brushes polish the surface, while stainless steel rollers keep the watermelons turning so no spot is missed. By the time they leave the washer, the fruit that once came in with traces of soil now shines, clean, glossy, and ready to enter the food-grade heart of the factory. Next comes sorting and inspection. After drying with powerful air knives, the watermelons pass under cameras, sensors, and weighing modules. The system checks size, shape, and surface quality in real time. Smart diverters separate the flow into different lanes. Oversized melons in one stream, medium in another, and any defective fruit gently removed for byproducts. Along the line, female operators in pristine white uniforms supervise this high-tech choreography, stepping in only when human judgment is needed. The goal is simple: a perfectly consistent, perfectly clean watermelon for cutting. Now the whole fruit moves toward the cutting module. Inside a sealed stainless steel enclosure, each watermelon is aligned and clamped so that the cuts are exact and repeatable. High-speed circular blades slice cleanly through the rind, revealing vivid red flesh and dark seeds inside. The melons are first halved, then trimmed and peeled by dedicated machines that remove the thick green rind and white pith, while preserving as much juicy flesh as possible. Curved blades follow the contour of the fruit, lifting away ribbons of rind and leaving smooth arcs of red watermelon ready for further processing. These peeled halves are then cut into chunks. They slide into carriers that push them through razor-sharp grids, turning each piece into uniform cubes. As the cubes move across vibrating sieves and separation tables, loose seeds and rind fragments are removed. Cameras and operators check again to ensure that what continues forward is exactly what we want. Clean, bright red watermelon flesh in small, even pieces, with almost no seeds and minimal rind. From solids, we move into pulp. The watermelon chunks fall into large stainless steel hoppers, where agitators keep them moving and screw conveyors pull them into crushing units. Inside these enclosed machines, rotating paddles and blades break the cubes down into a thick, pulpy mash. At this stage, the mixture is a blend of juice, fibers, and tiny seed particles, a raw watermelon slurry. Pumps draw this pulp into presses and separation systems, where high pressure gently squeezes the juice out. On one side, we get bright red watermelon juice. On the other, a drier pomace made of skins, fibers, and seeds, destined for animal feed, biogas, or other byproducts. Nothing goes to waste. The freshly pressed juice now enters the precision liquid phase. First, it passes through coarse screens to remove remaining fibers and seed fragments, then through finer filters that polish the texture while preserving flavor and natural color. Degassing removes trapped air and excess foam, improving both shelf life and visual clarity. Next, the juice is gently pasteurized. Plate heat exchangers raise the temperature to safe levels for a precise time, then rapidly cool it down again. Throughout this journey, automated sensors monitor flow, temperature, color, and turbidity, while buffer tanks keep the juice moving in a smooth, continuous stream. The result is a stable, safe watermelon juice that still looks and tastes like fresh fruit. Once cooled, the juice travels through insulated pipes into the sterile filling hall. Here, empty bottles are unscrambled, rinsed, and lined up in perfect formation. Inside an enclosed rotary filler, bottles are lifted up to meet individual filling valves. Pasteurized watermelon juice flows down in identical streams, rising to the same level in every bottle. Immediately afterward, caps are applied and sealed. Leak tests, fill level checks, and check weighers ensure that each bottle is correctly filled, properly closed, and mechanically sound. Only bottles that meet every standard continue. On the packaging line, the filled bottles move through an exterior rinse and air knife drying tunnel, then into the labeler. Labels, designed to be clean and modern, are wrapped perfectly around each bottle without wrinkles or gaps. A final inspection camera verifies both label position and overall appearance. Bottles accumulate, group, and then drop into automated case packers, which place them into cartons with precise, repeatable patterns. Those cartons are folded, sealed, checked for weight, and sent on to palletizers, where robotic arms stack them into tall, stable pallets ready for storage and transport. Finally, we step into the warehouse and outbound logistics. Wrapped pallets of watermelon juice wait in chilled storage, arranged in tall racks and tracked by the factory's inventory systems. When an order is ready, forklifts retrieve pallets, load them into refrigerated trucks, and secure them for the journey. What began as fresh whole watermelons, earthy, irregular, and straight from the field, now leaves the facility as a consistent, high-quality product. Crystal red watermelon juice, processed under strict hygiene, advanced automation, and continuous quality control. From the first truck at the receiving dock to the last pallet rolling onto a trailer, every stage of this high-tech process is designed for one purpose: to preserve the natural sweetness and freshness of ripe watermelon and deliver it to the world as pure, irresistible juice.